Well, when we first started the bandstand, the challenge was bringing people back to the downtown area, that the downtown area had become such a tourist destination that the locals stopped inhabiting the plaza, for instance, which is considered the heart of Santa Fe. And there was a desire to bring the locals back to the plaza so that they can, share in the center of their town, rather than feel alienated like that's only where the tourists go. And so I think the bandstand has accomplished is bringing the locals back to the plaza. That's happened to the point where I think it's changed the dynamics in the city, that people now feel comfortable in a way that they hadn't. The plaza has become a community focal point. And during the actual events, it's really a celebration. People can listen to the music, or they can just meet their friends and go out to eat and get a drink. And there's a real ambiance of a community coming together. So with the history that I had already established at the city, they knew that I was in touch with a lot of bands who I was bringing into various places. And they asked me if I would take it on. And I took a very deep breath and said, okay. So in 2003, we did a pilot project, which was just once a week. And it was a great success. We brought in great bands. The word was out in the community. People showed up. We had a decent turnout. In 2004, that structure that is now called the bandstand, but is officially the community stage, other people call it the gazebo on the plaza, was built. And the city felt a very strong need to have it be a focal point, and it asked me if I would consider expanding the schedule. This is 2004. So suddenly, rather than weekly, we were doing it 4 nights a week. Because the weekends are reserved for special events, Indian market, Spanish market, we did the weeknights. So Santa Fe, starting in 2004, had music going on, live music, 4 nights a week in the summertime, and also 2 afternoons, which was a continuation of what was going on before. And so 6 musical events per week. And, the evening events featured 2 bands, and sometimes the afternoon events featured 2 artists or 2 bands. So altogether, by the end of the summer of 2004, I remember we had 74 different performances. And that was quite an accomplishment. And from there, we decided, how can we do this better? We want this to be, an evolving festival. So every year we've really thought about what we can do this year, and it includes getting a better sound system, getting artists that we wouldn't even dream of who are touring to come through, and that's given it a lot of pizzazz. And learning what works, and it's similar to Outside In, learning what works for a crowd of people coming to enjoy live music. And of course we want to keep the diversity of, because Santa Fe is such a mecca of diverse cultures, the local cultures, the native and Hispanic as well. We wanted to respect that and make sure we, presented a diversity of artists, but ones that can really, the criteria for our selection is who can really bring the people together in a celebratory way. It's a community celebration.